I see London, I see France, I see Cal's underpants. Hey, it's the TT Rex here with my buddy Cal Rex and his friend
Blue Justin.
Blue Justin. So we're going to be making a volcano. We've already done a cardboard base and painted the bottom.
And they're going to kill me up with saying I'm going to be part of the volcano.
Cal, don't say we're going to kill people. And we've already drawn lines and traced. We have our board that we're going to put down, so there's a square in the middle. Popsicle sticks that are going to go out from it to help make the base stronger for when we move it. And then we have the tube, which we've already solved down, and we've marked all of this. It's just a black marker. And I went to Ace, I got some caulking, and I also got this nifty little thing so I can save my caulking and not have to like try and tape up the end or something to do so. So, let's cut the tip off.
Uh-oh.
What? Okay, we have our popsicle sticks and we're gonna put them down first. I'm gonna put the caulking on. Woo!
On my nose and on my back.
And then Cal, ooh, that's a little much. No, Cal, don't. Is going to take these, you'll do the next ones, okay? And lay the little painted popsicle sticks. If you notice, we did go ahead and pre-paint them as well, so they'd be ready. I guess we could have used blue ones. Okay, so I pressed it down. Now, Cal, put the ends, we have the ends that aren't completely painted. They're going to be hid anyways. Honestly, the whole thing should be hid by the clay, but just in case we wanted it all to be the correct color. So there's some more. Cal, put one there.
Oh, no. I dropped mine.
Okay, you're going to have to put down Justin and start helping me. Right there.
Blue Justin?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to make another one.
You're going to have to put him down. We're going to need his pieces. Okay, still just putting the caulking down. Okay, put another popsicle stick on.
I'm going to use blue.
No, turn around. No, turn around where the brown side's up. See, the brown side down there? How they all have one brown end? Make the brown end go up in there.
Like this?
Up here. And go a little bit into the square.
I'm doing he loud.
And you do have to be careful. I got white caulking. I probably should have got the clear. So if it shows, we may end up going back and painting it. Here we go.
I'm going to rip my arm off.
Oh no, we're gonna use Blue Justin's arm. And I got the paint and the paintbrush set at the Dollar Tree. It was like 8 paintbrushes of different, like 2 of 4 different sizes. Cal, I need you to pay attention because look, you put that where the caulking's on top of it.
I didn't know that, did it?
Yeah, well, that's why I need you to pay attention a little bit. Oh, we got. Turn around. Good job.
Oopsie.
And we need one more. Also, we no longer have Blue Justin helping us.
Yeah, we're going to make him another one. Okay. On the black. I made it for you to hold stuff.
Okay, so we have these glued on. I'm going to go around. No, Cal, don't use the paintbrush like that. You might get this stuff on it. And we're going to go ahead and glue them down. Now, this is still going to need time to dry, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and do the next part. We have our wooden block, which is also already marked on here.
Yeah, we'll press the button.
And so I'm gonna put some more of this on here.
Yeah, we'll press this button to subscribe for every day.
Press this button to subscribe, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, we're gonna put it down there. And I did use a lot more caulking. This is heavier. As we do this, we're gonna kind of move our popsicle sticks up where their edges, they all have an edge a little bit under the wood. It will help with the stability of it all when it's put together. Because we plan to lift it off this table and we're gonna need it put together well enough for us to do that.
I'm still alive with my head. My head's still alive. I have a flying head.
Okay, so we've now got it.
I'm still alive.
Okay, so this is the point we're at. This is
Still
the...
alive. My head.
Cal, can you please be quiet for a minute?
No.
At least he's honest. So this is where we're at right now. Yeah, the caulking's drying. Yeah, it's a mess. We'll try and make it look better if we need to because a lot of this may end up being covered up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this caulking to the wood where we're gonna put our pipe on that we've already cut and we've measured here. The difference is here, we're going to put it all around. I wanna have extra because I want to make absolutely sure that our chemicals we used will stay in here. I want to seal between the wood.
I still love Blue Justin.
Well, I'm sorry that we had to take Blue Justin apart. And then we're going to
And
grab
he's still alive.
our pipe that actually I've also been using to help roll out the clay. So now, Cal, you think you can put this on there? See,
Okay.
that end's flatter. Reach up. He's going to do it. Right there. And if you see, we have that sealed even, oh well you can't see down in there. But we have a seal that's going to be created so our vinegar and any other liquid substances we use won't
Come on, I
leak
can see
into the
down in
wood.
there.
So, we also have the clay we're working on. We do it a little bit at a time and lay it out. It will absolutely look better. This is only about a third of it done at this point. But we do have to let the caulking dry. So we're at this point and we're gonna be letting it dry. I'm gonna use my awesome tip, like I told you, got this at Ace Hardware, to go on the tip of this. I should probably wipe it off a little bit first, actually. But anyways, it's gonna go on the tip of this and then that will keep the caulking fresh as well.
Okay.
So Cal is very upset that we got rid of Blue Justin. So while we're waiting on the caulking,
He's still alive. Right here.
while we're waiting on the caulking to dry, we're gonna get him some more popsicles and may paint them blue as well, or just see if he wants some blue ones. But that will be some of our time to kill.
Yeah, and we're gonna make another Blue Justin.
There we are. So we're gonna do that while we wait on the caulking. See you in a bit.
This is a blue plant.
Yep. You just put stuff on the ends and hold them down. Okay, so we've let the caulking dry at this point and the base is mostly secure. And then now we have skewers. I think they came from Walmart. Might have came from the Dollar Tree, but I think these ones came from Walmart. What we're gonna do is I have poked one in the cardboard here and leaned it to where it's touching. I guess I should do it on this part so you guys can see. So poke it in the cardboard and lean it to where it's touching the PVC pipe. And then we're gonna do this. Oh, also you should totally take the tip off of your caulking.
I found something in here.
We're gonna go around like this.
Ew.
Okay, so we've gonna do, because we have the top, try and get some of that extra off there. We may add up more paint or just leave it to be water or to be like ocean waves. So we have the poke in, but the thing is, the top's not yet connected. I also feel like I should make a disclaimer here. I kind of just made up the idea for how I was going to build this volcano in my head. So, yeah, I can't tell you anywhere to go look and find how to do it. But we're going to paint this around up there. And you do want kind of a thick coat. And it's going to make a shelf not only to let the little wooden skewers connect to, but it's also going to help us to still, so the chemicals at the lava does not come out and go under. This is to help it come out and go over. And we're gonna just lay the clay on this. So it should be, the clay part should be pretty simple to do. We just have to roll more of it out. But we also had to see just exactly how high we wanted everything. I did measure the PVC pipe before I cut it, but then so I did measure the PVC pipe, but then after measuring it, I decided to use these skewers. So what I did was I poked one in the cardboard and leaned it. I marked where it went up to on the tube and then went and sawed through it again, and it was just a basic hand saw. I mean, you could use any kind of saw you want, but it's just PVC pipe, so we just use the hand saw.
Are we still working?
We are.
Oh.
Okay. I was explaining that this is gonna help hold this top part together.
How?
And in case you guys don't know, Cal likes to tell jokes.
What's it called, a cow with no legs?
Hey, say it slower.
Hmm?
Say it slower so they can hear you.
What's it called, a cow?
No, look at them, but say it slower. Don't say it so fast, they won't understand it.
What's it called, a cow with no legs?
I don't know, Cal. What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef. What do you call a reindeer with no legs? Having no eyes.
What do you call a
Plain dog.
reindeer with no eyes? What do you call a reindeer with no eyes?
Plain dog.
Plain dog?
Plain dog.
Plain dog? A reindeer with no eye? Oh! A blind dog?
Yeah, that.
A blind dog. Okay, a reindeer with no eyes. It's a blind dog.
What is this?
Some extra pieces that came with our tripod. Okay. So I'm just going around and making sure we have enough of this thickness.
Yeah, and I'm making some glue.
And where these are actually loose enough that they're leaning into the Vulcan glue. That one's a little too far back.
Something.
And I feel the need to make it known, Cal, don't put stuff like that in your mouth. Feel the need to make it known I do not advise children putting random things in their mouth. They find. But, oh man, sometimes being an aunt is pretty exciting, guys. But I advise doing the stuff like the saw and some of the other things depending on your kid's age. So sawing through I did on my own, as well as the marks. And then some of these parts I'll do on my own. And then I've also started mixing and rolling the clay out, because what we're gonna do, I'll show you what we have. I've been working on the clay part of the volcano today, just to kind of show you. It's this modeling clay you get at the Dollar Tree. It has purple, blue, light blue, green, light green, yellow, orange, red, pink, white, and black all in it. And what I do is I'll take it, like for the water, I'll use both of the blues. And I put a little white in when I'm doing the water too. And I just mix it. And I have like non-stick cutting boards out that I'm building this on and then can go and fix wherever I need to. And then you see once it's mixed, I'll roll it out some, I may mix it again, but then I have my pipe, extra piece of pipe, the pipe that's in the middle here that I cut off, and I'm using it to just kind of roll it out. This clay, it doesn't really harden and it is very sticky, it will get on your hands, but I did learn this works a lot better if you let the clay like set outside in your garage or something rather than in your air-conditioned house. So after that, I'd get it made, get a piece made, and then I'll connect it. And I use this and roll it back over to help spread it out. And then I have the hole because that's where the middle of the volcano will go. So here in a minute, I'm gonna lift this up and put it over on the volcano, and then we'll see how much area we still need to cover. Boards. So I do have this, and I'm using it to scrape off. But this is how our clay is going to lay on here, and I have my other pieces. I'll connect them, but you have to be very patient and very slow while you do this. So I'm going to finish getting the clay put on, and then when my nephew's back over, we're going to set it off for you guys.
Grass withers, the flowers fade, but the word of our God never stops.
Isaiah
48.
8. I got this crazy desire, my heart being filled with a heavenly fire, to tell you the story of my Jesus and how he saved us. Those people had no clue he was making salvation available for them, me and you. Betrayed by a kiss, he prayed, this cup could I miss? Judas Iscariot would feel the loss, those 30 pieces of silver he would toss. They took Jesus feeling strong. They didn't know his death would sound like a gong. His life they did not take, nah. For me and you, that life he freely gave. God's one and only Son waited until it was all done. Jesus upon that hill. 3 times Peter would deny him still. Jesus' heart literally was broke. A jagged spear to the ribs did provoke. All this after a crown of thorns to his head. No one could believe he was dead. His death caused such bad will. Up on his grave they placed a sill. 3 days later, when visiting his grave, Mary and friends would be greeted by 2 angels with a wave. Those angels were happy to proclaim, searching there for Jesus was in vain. Blood oath fulfilled, we can have salvation if ask him we will. Now with life forevermore, our hearts, smiles, and hope can endure. If in God's love you do not believe, just have to read verse 16 of John chapter 3.